Hello guys, as the second quarter is gradually coming to an end, and in recent weeks or months, the Ghanaian cedi is appreciating against the US dollar. It's a significant milestone for Ghanaians, and therefore many people are trying to know the cost of building materials in recent times. Today we are at Home Builders. We want to speak to the managing director, Harry. He walks us through the new dynamics or how things are happening in the field of construction and the cost of the building materials in totality. Here is Home Builders. Harry, Charlie, what's up? Welcome to the channel.
Thank you so much.
Please, what can you tell us about Home Builders? What are you guys into?
This is Home Builders.
Okay.
And I am the general manager for Home Builders.
Can you project a little bit for me?
I'm the general manager for Home Builders.
Okay.
We are into building materials, wholesale and retail.
What type of building materials? Can you mention them for me?
Yes, cement, iron rods, PVC pipes, paint, plywood, anything related to construction. Just call on us. Plumbing materials,
wiring materials.
We don't do electricals.
We don't do electricals. Okay.
But when it comes to plumbing,
POP,
general hardware, anything, WC, sanitary, anything
shower
from
stuff.
Start to finish.
Wow, except for
the
electricals.
For electricals.
Oh, okay.
So basically that's what we do. And then we have branches in Ho, and then Hohwe about to open another branch in Tema, Committee 25.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically
that's what you do.
Building.
If I'm building in Kumasi, for example, can you supply building materials there?
Well, it depends on the quantity.
Okay.
And then what we are looking at. If it is within our power to be able to deliver to Kumasi, then we look at it with the client. We talk about the pricing and all that. If it is good for the customer, then we can deliver for us. Now
the cedi is doing so well against the US dollar. We know US dollar has become the baseline for setting of prices in Ghana. What can you say about that? Does it affect the pricing of materials in recent times?
Yeah, in recent times, it has.
Okay.
On some of the products.
Okay.
Like the iron rods, plumbing materials, and some other products. But in terms of cement, it has been constant.
Okay.
The paints also have been constant.
Okay.
But there has been a significant drop in general hardware, roofing sheets, plumbing materials, louver glasses and all that. There has been some significant drop in those prices.
Okay, let's move around so that we get to talk about the prices.
Yeah.
All right, so we want to check the prices of them. This is an iron rod here.
Yes. So
call them on ton basis.
Yes. So this is a 16 mm.
16 mm.
And a ton of 16 mm currently is going for 8,500 cedis.
I bought that 9,600.
Yes. So look at the drop now.
Yes.
So there has been a significant drop
in the price.
In the price.
So now it's 8,500
cedis from 11.5 mm to 16 mm is now 8,500 cedis.
Okay. What about the bigger ones? Let's say
we have only up to 16 mm.
16 mm. Okay, here.
Because of the demand here, there are no heavy constructions here in Ho.
Okay.
But there are other sizes, and we deal in only mild steel.
Okay.
In Ho here, we deal in only mild steel. Yes.
Okay.
So there has been a significant drop in the prices of
now 8,500 for 1 ton.
For 1 ton.
Okay. So the PVC pipes, for example.
Yes. For the PVC pipes, we have Interplast and Duraplast.
Okay.
Now, for Duraplast, the prices have remained constant.
Okay.
Nothing has changed for Duraplast.
Okay.
But for Interplast, there has been a slight reduction on them. Let's say for a 3 inches pipe.
3 inch pipe.
This is 3 inches pipe.
Okay.
Which used to go for 110 cedis. Is now 105 cedis.
Okay. Okay. So like 5 cedis drop.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay. What again? Roofing sheet is
yes.
The price reduced.
The prices have dropped significantly for the roofing sheets.
Okay.
Now the roofing sheets, we have different types of roofing sheets.
Yeah.
Now as you can see, this one is aluminium
one. Okay.
And this is the rough type.
Okay.
This used to go for, as at a month ago, this used to go for 3,000 cedis a bundle, but currently this is going for as low as 2,600.
So 400 cedis drop. Oh, what about the other one?
This one is called.
I realize you don't have the long span.
No, we don't
have the long
do the long span.
Okay.
So this is Aluzinc.
Aluzinc. Okay.
Yes, this is what we call aluzinc.
Yeah.
Now, this used to go for 1,100 cedis, but currently it is being sold at 850 cedis for a bundle.
Oh, okay. That is a huge drop.
Exactly.
Now, I realize you have nails also, right?
Yes. For nails, the price has also been dropped significantly.
Okay.
For nails of 2 inches to 5 inches, which used to sell at 75 cedis, is now being sold at 60 cedis.
Okay, 15 cedis drop.
Exactly.
Oh.
So the cedi has appreciated so much, and we encourage people to come and buy now. This is the best time to buy, to start your construction. Now that the prices are low, we advise customers to rush in, buy, and start your project.
Okay.
Yes.
Now let's talk about cement. Cement is also significant.
Yes.
About the cement,
yes.
I realized that the van just
yes.
came to pick almost all of them.
Yeah, a truck just came for about 500 bags of cement.
Them.
So,
yes.
But we have a new consignment on the road that are coming.
So let's get to know the prices, the 32.5 and the 42.5.
So let's start with the 42.5.
42. This is super cement.
42.5.
Okay.
For the cement prices, they have remained constant.
Constant. Okay.
So
but what is the price? We want to know the price.
The price for the 42.5 is going for 120 cedis.
120 cedis
for super cement. Now,
what about for Gassem?
No, we don't sell Gassem.
Okay.
Gassem is not dominant.
Yeah. I bought Gassem last time, 123 cedis.
Wow.
123 cedis.
So now this is 32.5.
Yeah, 32.5.
It is going for 98 cedis a bag.
98 cedis.
98 cedis a bag for so. Yes. So
these are all good. You know, my other channel, Door Chronicles, we have been using cement, and you realize that the Super Sem, the Soul, they are all beautiful. The CMAV and all of that, they are all beautiful cements that you can use for a project. Yes. I realize you have POP cement also.
Yes.
Is the price constant or it has dropped?
POP cement has dropped a little bit.
A little bit, okay.
Now, POP cement we used to sell at 110 cedis is now going for 100 cedis a bag.
100 cedis, so 10 cedis
drop on it.
Wow.
And we are still hearing that there may be further drops, but we don't know how solid that information is.
Okay, I want to understand that, you know, some of the prices are constant.
Yes.
Do you feel that your bigger association are in talks with these producers so that they drop the prices also? Do you foresee drops in certain, you know, the cost of certain materials in the near, if the city should be at the same level it is now?
Yes, I have picked up an information, especially on cement, that maybe latest ending of this month, we are going to have a drop of cement. That is what I have heard, but I don't know how concrete it is. But I know there have been discussions currently to reduce the price of cement further to help the people.
Okay.
Yes.
Now come, I realize that you have some, you know, washroom fittings and
exactly.
We check those ones also. Okay. Before we do that, the paints.
Yes.
How much is that? We have Leyland.
So we have paints available for Leyland paint. That is what we
mostly sell.
Now, Leyland paint, the price has also not changed.
Okay.
And for a fact, for some number of years, when the prices are low or high, Leyland maintains its price. Okay. So nothing significant with the price currently. A current price of 10-liter emulsion paint is currently going for 220 cedis a bucket.
Okay.
And then the
oil one,
4 liters of it is going for 100 cedis a gallon. Okay. Now the oil paint is also going, the 4.5 liter is also going for 220 cedis. And then the 2.5 liter for the oil is going for 150 cedis. Okay. So those prices have remained constant for a while now. Okay. So yes.
What about the louver blades?
Yes, the louver blades have also gotten a significant drop. Okay. This used to be sold obscure. Used to be sold at 480 cedis. But now it is being sold at 460. Okay. Currently, 20 cedis drop.
What about these ones you have?
Yes. So we have finishing products like the WCs and the basins. Okay. For them too, prices have dropped a little bit, but we had an information just 3 days ago that prices have dropped, so we are yet to dropped the prices.
Okay.
For instance, this one that used to go for 850 will now be 800 cedis.
Okay.
This at 750 will now be 700 cedis.
Okay.
So in all these products, there has been a 50 cedis drop of it, including the showers.
What about the basin?
Yeah, so the basins, to as I said, there has been a drop in the price.
Okay.
So this that is going for 600 cedis will now go for 550 cedis, and this that is 650 will now go for 600 cedis.
What about this ones there?
The taps,
yes.
All fittings, all prices have been dropped. So
for the fittings,
we have as low as 65 cedis. You can get a tap.
You can get it,
and you can get as high as 370 for a tap.
A tap also.
Yes.
This one's
yes. So these are the modern showers now that people like. This currently has also gotten a drop. This was going for 1,002, but it is now 1,000 Ghana cedis.
1,000 cedis.
This was going for 1,000 cedis, but has now dropped to 900 cedis.
Okay.
Yes, we have water heater. The instant one. This is the instant one.
I don't like the instant one.
Yeah, I also don't prefer the instant one, but
people go for
it. Yeah. So this is a 10 liter water heater, which used to go for 1,500 cedis, is now 1,300.
1,300.
Yes.
Okay.
So
what about the plumbing stuff? You said the price.
The prices have been reduced a little bit, not anything significant, but just some slight differences.
Okay.
But the prices are very low that you can get here at Home Builders.
Okay.
Yes.
Beautiful, guys. You're listening to it. So, as I mentioned, there are drops in some of them. We cannot mention all the prices for you, but just to understand that if somebody's preparing a bit of quantities for you this very hour, you should, be mindful about the cost, because cost of some building materials are coming up. And he said they are catching up with information that cement, which is also the major element is building, is also going to drop. Hopefully, we're praying that will also happen right here. We are at Home Builders, and they have a branch here in Ho. They have Hawkware and Tema is also coming up. And if you want to buy building materials across the nation, so long as you want to buy in a good quantity, we are ready to supply to you. Right? You can see some people coming around to pick their stuff. They get to buy, they are moving it. Economic activities is happening up and running every single time right around this area. They are some few people that I can trust because I bought materials from them for building work.
Anything you want to buy in Ho, Accra, Hawkware, just come to us. Contractors, plumbers, we have the best range of prices for everybody. We have the lowest prices ever in Ho, everywhere. So our contact is 024 543 9996. If you want to reach us, we'll give you a follow-up with the other numbers, other branches, and then their contacts. So come to Home Builders. If you buy in a large quantity, we have discounts that we give, as well as we transport nearby for free. And then we give discounts as well. Thank you.
Guys, we can't talk about the cost of building materials in this era and we will not bring you these ones. You can see these vehicles behind us. These are the tipper trucks and they take care of our sands, our laterites or gravels, our stones, quarry dust and all of that. So we want to tell you the cost of them also in Ghana so that you get to be informed about what do you expect if you're contracting them. From let's say Accra to Kumasi to the Volta region, every region has some slight differences in the cost of the material. Also, transportation is one factor. As the dollar is down now, they've also revised their prices to a certain standard because lesser cost on fuel means that lesser cost on the transportation cost for them. So for the sun, for example, a single axle vehicle, this is a single axle vehicle. This one is going for 1,200 here in the Volta region. They have the medium size that is going for 1,700. The bigger ones we have 18 cubic and 20 cubic ones are going for 1,900. They mentioned that the cost of the sand, the levies they pay, the fuel, all influences the cost for them. For stones, they sell a cubic meter right there at the pit for 140 Ghana cedis. So if you are going for 18 cubic, you multiply it by 140 to get the cost that they are going to pay to the quarry pit guys before their transportation, their levies, and then the money they make for themselves. So if you want to buy an 18 cubic, right now stone is around 4,200 in totality. So 20 cubic, you pay around 4,200. For 20 cubic, you pay around 4,400 for the stones. Any grade of them, the bigger one, the medium one for your concrete works and all of that. And if you want to buy quarry dust, from the dust, they are selling it for 110 cedis per cubic meter. So if you are buying 18 cubic or 20 cubic, you multiply that plus their levies and transportation, and you know the cost. So for the dust also, you can get it between 3,200 to around 4,000 depending on the vehicle. They have single axle, the double axle, and that of the bigger ones, which is 18 cubic and 20 cubic. I'm going to show you those ones, and these are the cost of the stones and the sands right here to inform you about what you expect if you want to buy that sand or stone right here in Ghana. So walk with me, come to check the vehicles, the sizes in totality to understand. So this for example is a single axle vehicle, single axle. So these are the small, these are the old type, the small ones we have, and this is a bigger one. You can set this one, a bigger one. You can have 18 cubic and 20 cubic in this one. They will tell you that you see the small cover at the top here. There's a small cover right here at the top. This small cover at the top makes it to be 20, but without that cover you have 18. So you can take up to 18, 20. This is also, you see something small at the top there. You have up to 20 cubic from this vehicle. So if you're ordering for the sand, it is 1,900 for the bigger cars, and then the smaller one is 1,200 for the single axle. Most of the cars are also gone back to the pit. You have some other ones around this area. This is also a single axle. This one is a single axle, and this is bigger one. You can see it's very big, huge. Just at them, and these are some of the drivers around. And if you want to buy them, just reach out to them and get it. They can fit you. If you're in Accra, any part, you can just reach out to us. We give you their contact, and they'll sort you out with the cost of. They'll sort you out by supplying these materials to your site. They are legit, they are fast, and they are reliable. Guys, you've heard it all. The current prices of some common building materials right here in Ghana. We're going to give you some follow-up videos, or even if you want some price for some specific things, you can leave the comment below. We'll get the prices for you. This is the time for you to buy building materials because the cedi is doing so well, and hopefully you're praying that it will appreciate towards the US dollar. Therefore, when you make those exchange, you understand that the local prices are down. This is Prince on the Go. We bring you everything business, lifestyle, tourism, and more. Please subscribe to the channel and see you next time.